Hey, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Wood. In this series, we're comparing two accounts that I started at the same time on the same day, and I'm playing the same way with one major difference. One account is free to play, the other has a monthly spending budget. It's day 42, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about the Sand Devil Attack Tournament, Prism Crystals, and early game. Let's go check our progress. Thank you for joining me. Day 42, exciting reward. We get a void shard, and that'll be nice because if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have 2 times voids coming up this weekend. So that'll be so nice to be able to pull some void shards. Hopefully we'll get a cold heart or something even better. Early game, I don't know what could be better than a cold heart, but there's a lot of really great void legendaries that we could hope for. But so anyway, bluish green, greenish blue border around the free-to-play account, and then on the budget account, no border. I had said something in the video that I recorded yesterday about the Sand Devil Attack Tournament, and I had decided not to do it. I thought that maybe it wouldn't be worth efficiency-wise, but I was mistaken on the amount of points required to get up to the 25 crystals on the early game tournaments is only 1,900 points, and I didn't realize it. And I looked at it again today. I was used to, on my main account, the threshold was 3,000 points, and roughly on that account I'm getting double points per energy. On this account, it wasn't double, but I found that it was efficient enough at level 5, at stage 5 of the Sand Devil. So at stage 5, you're spending 20 energy per run, and you're getting it depends on how many turns your team would take, but on my teams it was giving me 22 to 24 points per run, and so because it was more than one per the energy, and then we had that 500 energy in our inbox from the compensation gift that we got the other day, and I just thought it might be really good to just run some energy into that Sand Devil and get one of these prisms, because the summoning pool is so good for these prism crystals this time. Like it was last time. Last time I had a really good pool also. We did happen to get a Lady Quillen on both accounts. I'm not even going to talk about who I don't want at all. I'm not even going to mention who I don't want from these Ogryn. But there are some really good Ogryn in here. And yesterday, in my video that I did yesterday, I really just talked about, I didn't even mention the legendaries. It was almost like they didn't even exist for me. But obviously, any of the legendaries would be huge for either account. But the thing that I wanted to mention was just it was a lot more efficient than I thought it was. It was a lot more achievable than I had previously thought, and so I just went ahead and did it. I don't quite have it yet on the budget account. I was able to pick up the 25 on the free to play, and so I'm going to wait until Friday, and I would suggest to anybody listening, if they haven't pulled their crystals yet, if they're going to go for that they would wait until Friday, because there will be a champion chase, and even if you're not going for the fusion, it's some points. That's something else that I mentioned yesterday, and I think it's a good idea. I really do. But I'm excited. I'm really hoping it's 2x voids this weekend, because that'll also be really nice. It'll give us a chance to get some points in the champion chase. Did I say champion chase or summon rush? I meant champion chase if I didn't say so. Champion chase is when any champions that you get give you points in any manner possible. So the prisms do count. I have had points given to me on champion chase before. Any kind of champions that you might have in your fragment summons. Obviously, we don't have any yet, but I do have 50 towards both Huntress and Bloodhorn on this account. I think I'm pretty close to that on the other one. And then Drexthar, we're up to 15. That's it's going to take a while for us to get the Drexthar, but we're making more progress. So I think pretty soon we'll be able to collect one per day, and then it won't be too long. It'll be a couple more months. But that's really all I had for today. I wanted to make sure and mention that I really thought, yesterday I thought, well, I don't think it's really efficient or achievable, and it's going to get in the way of doing Minotaur. but the chance to get one of those epic Ogren, or even a 6% chance of getting one of the legendaries, I thought it was worth a shot. So we'll go ahead and I'll finish this one up on the budget account. I didn't have, you can see I've got 1,500 points on the budget. So I've got 400 points to make up. That's 20 runs, I think. It's going to be less than 400 energy to finish this up on the budget account. I've already got it done on the free to play. So free to play is just going to go back to business as usual. Budget is just going to be a little while longer today of farming that Sand Devil. Having a lot of the lesser oils to ascend your artifacts is a really good idea, because we often get that quest to ascend one artifact. And right now, I don't have a lot of artifacts worth ascending, but the lesser oil it's pretty achievable to get a good stockpile of that lesser oil going. I don't think it's worth missing out on one of the advanced quests every day just to try and save oil. So I use the lesser oil when that quest comes up. I don't ever ascend any of these artifacts outside of that. I'm not trying to min-max stats on a rare piece of gear. Mostly it's just to get that quest out of the way, and I'll just do it one time just to see, and usually try and focus on boots. The 5-star speed boots that we have, if they give us a little bit more speed, that would be nice, until we are able to get some 6-star speed boots. So that's really what I've been focusing on with the oil, but mostly it's just to stockpile it and get a couple of the good rewards. You can see we've got a couple of immortal soul stones, one on each account now because of that tournament, and I just thought it would be a good idea to change my mind, go for it. Then we'll have at least one prism summon to do on Friday, and so I'll take care of that then, and I'll just keep going on that until we get done, and then I'll go back to farming Minotaur and getting back on the missions. Thank you for watching. I'm grateful to you for doing so, and if you wouldn't mind giving me a like or subscribe if you haven't already, that would be really nice of you also. I've been Wood, and I appreciate you.